live? Is it letting me do this? Maybe. Okay. I think this is working. So here we are at Ochetti. Today is December 9th. And I just wanted to, I pulled in, I spent the night at the casino last night because I'm getting over a terrible cold. And I wanted to just check in and talk about the fact that over here, the excavators are digging. They're digging right now. You can see that they haven't stopped working here and that they continue to face the fines. And you know, this wasn't a win. Nothing has been stopped. The construction hasn't been stopped. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the phone around and walk that way just a little bit and see if I can give you guys a picture of it. But up on the hill here, I can see it with my own eyes that we have excavators just digging right away. So I'll go ahead and flip it around. I mean, I guess I could drive out there a little bit further, but past the horses on that hill, I don't know if you can see any movement, but you can see they've got, you know, kind of like the large excavators and that sort of thing, just moving. So just to the right of the towers there. And, you know, so what does that mean? You know, this isn't a win. The easement being denied means nothing. You know, none of these things mean anything if they're not enforced. You know, what are laws worth anymore? It's just so confusing because, you know, it's like my human rights were violated. That doesn't matter. My constitutional rights were violated. That doesn't matter. This easement was denied. They continue to work. It doesn't matter. I mean, these corporations answer to no one. Who's going to come out here and enforce this? So I just wanted people to see, can you guys see? Can you guys see this from there? Any action to disrupt this digging? No. I mean, the elders have said no actions. No, I mean, we're just watching it. We're just watching it going, what do we do now? The horses are protesting. So, well, maybe I'll drive out there a little bit further to see if I can give you guys a better view. Like, they're like right there, right out there, like kind of where my finger is. So, you know, they've said no more actions, and I know that some of the yeah, John, hi John, hi John Bolenbaugh, whistleblower. Yes, Dapple Lies is going to be amazing. You know, watch that video, everybody. So, I mean, what are we going to do here? Are we just going to sit idly by and listen to the media blackout and just kind of the distortion of reality when they just continued to work? I mean, everyone was all celebratory and like, yay, this was a win, you know, this was a win of battle in the big war. But no, not at all. Like, it's just smoke and mirrors, literally smoke and mirrors. Yeah, it's total BS. So I don't know, should I go out there? Should I drive out there a little bit further so you guys can see? Because I can drive my car out there a little bit, but I'm gonna have to probably stop the live stream and then go drive out there just a smidge. So, okay, I'm gonna stop for now, but I'm gonna drive out there. So in like 10 minutes, watch. I'm gonna go live again in like 10 minutes and give you guys a better view of the excavators just digging. So, okay. I will see you guys soon. But it's a beautiful day here. We're supposed to have a snowstorm tomorrow. So it's kind of our last day to winterize right now. So I don't know. My friend Sean's helping me with my wood stove, and we're still trying to get people housed. And it's really, really cold. oil of oregano and colloidal silver and vitamin B supplements and doing garlic, like garlic on the feet in socks and that kind of thing, and just trying to get people healthy and build up their immune systems. But meta. Okay, well maybe here, I'm gonna drive, you hold this. I won't stop. We'll just go.
We're going live?
Yeah, we're live. So we'll just go out there. And you can show the, you don't have to show me, you can show the beautiful scenery. That's better.
It is a beautiful day here. It's about -10 degrees right now, but there's little to no wind, so that's good. Doesn't feel like -10.
Here, if you go like this, then they flip it. You can flip it around. Oh, yeah, that way.
Alright, so we're headed out there to get as close as we can?
Yeah, I don't want to get the car stuck because the road only goes so far, but we'll see how far we can go to kind of show people that they're still working. And, you know, all the reporters are gone now. A lot of people have left because it's so brutal cold at night. So no one's out here to really even see this besides us people that are prepared to be in this kind of weather. So we're headed towards Turtle Island, where a lot of those big actions have happened. See if you can get the excavators.
Yeah, the excavators are over here.
And you can see
just
the
to the
lights.
right of Turtle Hill.
Yeah. Can people see?
I'm not sure. They're so, you can see. It's tough though. I don't know. Can we get comments saying if people can see the excavators or not? They're over to the right of this hill, right where my finger is pointing. There's at least 2 of them moving around over there doing some digging.
Okay, we'll stop here because then if we turn further, it's going to be an access point issue. So, let's see. Hi, Mary. I miss you, Mary. Did they drop all your charges, Mary, or just the felony? So they set my court date for February, but they dropped my felony charge, but I still have to face the rioting and public nuisance. So, and I heard that they picked just some of us to do that too, particularly maybe some of us that won't shut up. So I wish I could zoom in further, but right out there between the towers.
You got a pretty good view right here.
Yeah? Okay.
You know, you can see at least half a dozen national
Not
Guard
dropped
vehicles.
for you either, Mary. Can you guys see it? Mary can see. So they're just digging away. I guess it's $50,000 a day. So right up there. But I think what do they have invested in this? $650 billion or something. So, you know, $50,000 a day for a fine, you know, that's chump change to them. They're just going to keep going. They're going to keep digging. So, a lot of the veterans have left. Most people have left. It's pretty barren out here. And with Archibald's statement saying that all non-natives should leave, I think a lot of people took that seriously. But, you know, he's one of 9 chairmen, and the other chairman did not say that. Do not, so there's a lot of people that are staying the winter. And, I personally don't feel like I can leave until Highway 1806 is opened back up again. Just because that was the day that I was arrested when they shut that down. And it's such a health, risk. It's dangerous to have that highway closed. And they really need to open up Highway 1806. And I also feel like I'm having a hard time leaving until my false allegations are dropped. I'm wrapped up in this in the court system. So it's kind of a weird place to be in right now as far as, leaving. Sure, I would love to go home. Home sounds pretty good right now. Are they still drilling near the river every day? Archambault said they would do this, but not drill under. I don't know. I've heard that they're drilling from the other side of the river, and some of my friends that are the drone people for Renegade Media, they say that they're doing all sorts of things still. So, and I can even see like out over here, there's some vehicles and different things going on. So like the river's not too far off over there, and they're working all along here, all along these lines still, but particularly really digging and excavating right there. Yeah, I mean, the veterans were not, awesome to have out here, but like what is this easement, denial really accomplished? Nothing. So I don't know, and I'm a little bit like I was saying about like my court cases and all that, and the highway still being shut down. And last night Myron, Dewey, and Prolific were assaulted on the highway heading home in the dark by snowmobilers trying to run them off the road. And I haven't been in town for probably 2 weeks now, because I went to go buy this jacket and some snow pants, and they followed me around Shields, and when I went into Best Buy, a lady body checked me, and they said, "Oh, there's a Standing Rock woman." And, and I do everything by myself. I'm definitely like a lone wolf. I drive around by myself. I do that sort of thing. And that's why I'm really loving having Sean here with me right now. He's kind of my security. So I went then to Lowe's, and the same woman and another woman then cornered me in Lowe's with carts, and then hit me in my legs with their shopping carts. So we're literally not safe to go to the city. So I'm going to get an oil change today because my ride desperately needs one. It's been a couple months, and I was told not to go to the city by myself and to go with someone else, and at least have one or two other people with me. So never in my life have I been afraid to go to the city, but I'm honestly a little bit scared to go to Bismarck. Linda Black Elk, who is an ethnobotanist and a major medical person out here as far as the Medical Healer Council, she's been getting death threats for her statement about opening up Highway 1806 as well. So I'm taking this very seriously, especially after I was essentially assaulted in Best Buy and Lowe's by other women. I mean, women in Bismarck. I mean, that is just insane to me. So, last year at this time, I was traveling around Central America in San Pedro Sula, which is the murder capital of the world, and I felt safe. But here in Bismarck, I'm just really concerned, and especially what's happened to Myron and Prolific in their car last night, and I know that Evan Duke and Sierra and Ed Higgins, that they're spending a couple nights up in Mandan recovering from bronchitis. And they had police outside of the place that they're staying at as well, stalking them and following them for no reason. I mean, these are non-violent, peaceful people that have done nothing but document this. I mean, no police officer has ever been hurt here at Standing Rock. So I just don't understand why there is this aggressive security. But I mean, I do. This is the oil industry. This is DAPL, and you know, and knowledge is power. You know, being able to show you guys that they haven't stopped working out here and that they continue to do so, really is not wanted by them. I've tried posting some of my videos and pictures on Facebook today about 6 times and nothing has gone through. So obviously I'm being censored, but I think that they can't really do that with Facebook Live. So here we go. I mean, I guess it's the era of Facebook Living if this is the only way to get out this information. But yeah. So, and you know, it just has me concerned that, you know, even if I do want to leave and go back home to Seattle, how am I going to do that? I don't feel safe driving back with all my stuff how I came here. I mean, it's really kind of scary. You know, I would need a few people to come back with me and be able to get all my stuff in the trailer and do it that way. So I'm just trying to wrap my brain around all of this right now and understand, you know, even if I did want to leave, how would I be able to do that safely? And even today, you know, going in for an oil change and stuff, how, you know, what's going to happen when we're up there? So we're just going to go up there, get an oil change, look for a couple lanterns at Lowe's. And hopefully, yeah, I know, Andrew, rideshare with a vet. It's true, I might stop by the vet barracks and see if I can find Joe or Jesse and see if they want to come up there too. But you know, it's just really weird being in, you know, what seems like such a, you know, like I never thought I'd be in North Dakota, but being in a place like this and feeling unsafe to go to the city and know that, you know, those women might follow me around again and do something weird again. Probably not, now that I have a friend with me, but possibly. And the way that, you know, Linda Black Elk had death threats, Myron and Prolific were ran off the road by snowmobilers last night, and Evan and Sierra and Ed, you know, they're being stalked by Morton County police officers. So it's really, you know, it's, to say the least, it's psychological warfare just in that. So I don't know, I'm gonna get an oil change, see how it goes, but I just wanted to show you guys as best as I could that they're digging out there. They haven't stopped, even though the easement has been denied. That changes nothing. It changes nothing. So it's just smoke and mirrors. Like, it's a concessional thing. And yeah, video record, exactly. So I'm gonna have Sean video record anything that might go wrong out there if anyone does approach us while we're getting an oil change. So, you know, it's interesting times here, but you know, what does this all mean if it won't be enforced? You know, if they just get to keep working, if our rights are violated, you know, what is any of it worth? So, oh, I love you, Mary. Thank you for your sacrifices. I don't feel like I've sacrificed anything, really. I mean, we all have to play some sort of a role in this, and you know, I'm not the media, I'm a mental health worker. And I'm just being honest about what I experienced, and that's why I put everything online for free. I post all my pictures, and it just needs to be documented. This is unprecedented. So, you know, that's what it's about, is telling the truth. And yeah, they seriously need to open the bridge back up. Like, they need to open up Highway 1806 again. It's going to take us an extra hour to get around, and apparently there's mercenaries on snowmobiles that are willing to go ride at cars. So it's really good that Myron was able to get that on video, and I think We Are the Media shared that, and it's out there. So, okay, well, I think I'm gonna hit the road, and I'm just kind of reading some of your comments right now. Yeah, we're here to speak the truth, and you know, talk about how this is just the beginning. You know, I feel like I came here to Standing Rock for an experience to see what a native-led spiritual movement is all about. And you know, little did I know I'd get some hard lessons in law and the criminal justice system. So yeah, my court date, my trial's set for February. So, but hopefully they'll just drop those charges too. You know, it's like they dropped, you know, the criminal conspiracy to endanger by fire, but there's still the rioting and still the public nuisance. And most importantly, another thing that's really on my mind about why my heart can't leave here is that Red Fawn is still in jail. She is a political prisoner now, akin to many others in the past. Leonard Peltier, Nelson Mandela, and you know, her name isn't even known. So she was arrested the same day that 146 of us others were arrested, on October 27th, the day that they raided the Sacred Grounds North Camp. And they still have her. I believe she's in Fargo at Cass County Jail, where I was, and they don't need to have her there. They do not need to have her there. They dropped her attempted murder of a police officer charges, but they're still trying to hold her with, you know, possessing a gun or something along those lines. But when you compare, and she wasn't doing anything besides just standing there holding the line. Yeah, free Red Fawn. Free Red Fawn. So open Highway 1806, free Red Fawn, drop all of our criminal charges, and stop freaking polluting the earth with these damn pipelines. I mean, there was another leak here just the other day that, you know, it's too icy for them to really see the damage that it's done. But, you know, the river here is connected to the Oglala Aquifer, which is, I believe, the biggest aquifer in the country. So that's what we're headed towards. And this is on the grain belt. So, you know, all of these micro leaks and everything, things that are even undetected. So it all goes into all of our grain and everything here in the grain belt. So it's poisoning not just our water, but our food. So, you know, if you wonder why you're having problems with grain or gluten or anything like that, you know, that very well may be connected to our food system being contaminated. So I'm going to see how it goes in the city. I haven't been back since I was followed through 3 different department stores and mildly assaulted by crazy Bismarckian women. It blows my mind that women would do that to other women. I just don't get it. So, okay, I'm gonna let Sean hold the phone as we drive out of camp, and you guys can kind of get a look at camp a little bit. Will you tell me any of the comments or questions people are asking?
Yeah. Just comments from Japan, comments from the UK.
Wow.
Yeah. So now we're headed back towards camp from the riverfront over by Turtle Island, away from the digging. Hi, Jack. Yeah, we'll be sure to videotape anything in the city if it starts to get a little weird or if we notice anything. We've got 2 phones, so hopefully one of them will work.
A couple of the people have now been identified. I think the people that threatened people at the Ramada that Anonymous went after. They found one of the guys, and then I think now these snowmobilers have been identified, and they're on their way of getting them as well. But I mean, when I first came out here and I did an action in the city, just like a peaceful stand there on the sidewalk corner, kind of like, I had a little sign that says protect, not protest. And, just standing there and saying, please protect us, protect the land, protect us, that sort of thing. And then I realized that there are protesters protesting us, that there's pro-DAPL protesters, and that's who these people are. And I just was like, whoa. And so I don't know if they're paid or if they're just Looney Tunes or what, or just, greatly misinformed or invested in the oil company themselves, through or the police department. Who knows? But yeah, they're some of the scariest, most aggressive people that I've come across. The fact that they're willing to run people off the road and threaten people with death threats.
So here you can see camp is still building. We're still preparing for winter. It's not going anywhere. There's lots of activity here. It's definitely shrunk down since I showed up 5 days ago, dramatically, but still at least a couple thousand people here getting ready, getting prepared. Lots of construction going on right now, permanent structures.
Yeah, a lot of permanent structures going up because the wind just cuts through. I wonder if they'll let us out the north gate. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Danny's working. Danny will let me through.
Totally. This is the now famous flag row with the flags of, I believe it's over 700 native nations of North America now, standing in solidarity, which is unprecedented. It's one of the most inspiring and awe-striking drives I've ever been on, with all the flags. The 1806 bridge with the famous action from a few weeks ago is right over that hill, walking distance from the camp.
It's called the Backwater Bridge.
The Backwater Bridge. So that's where the barricade is, that's where the highway's been closed.
Yeah, so now we have to go out this way and go around an even longer route. But there's camp right now. So it's beautiful out here. I mean, it is freaking cold. It really is. But with the wood stoves and some approved Mr. Buddy indoor heaters and that sort of thing, it's not too bad. But it's the people that were showing up with nothing that were causing some issues with supplies and toilets and that sort of thing. But those of us that have the proper winter gear and know how to do these things. I'd like to thank my dad, Bob Spencer, for torturing me as a young child, because now I know how to survive in winter conditions, and also hiking up Kilimanjaro and Mount Everest have also prepared me for this kind of thing. So there's hardy folk out here, and that's what it takes. So there's